Hi, I'm Jeremy Solomon, President of Solomon Exam Prep. On May 24th, 2016, I attended the FINRA panel discussion at the FINRA annual conference in Washington, D.C. on the coming restructuring of FINRA qualification exams. At the panel, FINRA said that the goals of exam restructure were the following: respond to industry and regulatory changes, reduce redundancy of content across exams, streamline the exam process, minimize impact and change to registration rules, and ensure that registered reps have a solid breadth of understanding of the securities industry. In addition, another unstated goal appears to be the desire by FINRA and FINRA member firms to expand the number of people who can and will get licensed to work in the securities industry. At the FINRA panel, FINRA announced that the exam restructure launch date has been postponed, at least a year, till January 2018. This means that exams slated to be retired will not be retired till 2018 restructure launch date. These include the Series 11, the Order Processing Assistant exam, the Series 42, the Options Representative exam, and the Series 62, the Corporate Securities Representative exam, as well as the Series 72, the Government Securities Representative exam. The panel noted that only one person had taken the Series 72 in the past year. Anyone holding registrations that are being retired, such as the Series 11, Series 62, Series 72, will be able to continue to hold them until they leave the securities industry for more than 2 years. Additionally, the Series 17, Series 37, and 38 exams, these FINRA is going to retire and will use the UK and Canadian certifications to exempt certificate holders from the coming Essentials exam. The top-off exams, which is the new second exam, they will continue to have the same names as current exams, although these top-off exams will be shorter. And the top-off exams will include the Series 6, Series 7, Series 22, 57, 79, 82, 86, 87, and 99. So here are some Essentials exam features that we learned about at the panel. The Essentials exam is currently envisioned to be 100 questions long. Unlike the current system, you will not need to be associated with a member firm to take the Essentials exam. In other words, you won't need to have a job with a broker-dealer to take the Essentials exam. And if you pass the Essentials exam, it will be valid for 4 years from your passing date. Just passing the Essentials exam will not be enough to qualify you to be a registered person with FINRA. To become a registered person, you will need to have a job with a FINRA member firm, file a U-4, get fingerprinted, and pass a top-off exam. What if you are currently registered? Well, FINRA says current registrants will maintain their registration without the need for additional testing. Most current registrants will be considered to pass the Essentials exam, and this will be valid for 4 years upon leaving the securities industry. Registrants who return to the securities industry within 2 years will regain registration without needing to take the Essentials exam or top-off exam. Registrants who return to the securities industry between 2 and 4 years later will not need to take the Essentials exam, only the top-off exam or exams for the registration of that position. And finally, registrants who return to the securities industry more than 4 years later will need to take both the Essentials and a top-off or top-off exams. Next steps. Well, the Securities Essentials exam is being finalized by FINRA and a committee of industry representatives. Top-off exam outlines are going to be released 9 to 12 months prior to the launch date of the exam restructure. FINRA is working on preparing CRD and other new systems for the new exam structure. It's also creating a system for persons who are not associated with a member to enroll and pay for the Essentials exam. And finally, FINRA is making the registration rule, fee, and qualification exam filings with the SEC in 2016, they said. FINRA also says that the exam restructure will give firms an opportunity to employ new business models for onboarding of staff, will help firms to assess industry knowledge of interns and other potential employees, will allow non-registered staff, administrative staff for example, to take the Essentials exam, and finally, it will create a larger pool of potential new registered persons. What will the impact be on firms? FINRA believes that the firms will now have choices of how to onboard new reps. They can request applicants take and pass the Essentials exam prior to making a job application, or they can have new hires take the Essentials exam initially and then take a top-off qualification exam later, or they can have new hires take both the Essentials exam and a top-off exam or exams together. Other info related to exam restructure: through CRD, firms will be able to confirm whether and when an individual has passed the Essentials exam. Firms will also be able to schedule the Essentials exam for support personnel through CRD. Current registrants will not need to take the Essentials exam to maintain current registrations. And principal exams and registrations will not be directly affected. But principal exams brings up an interesting point. Under the new representative level restructure, several principal exams are going to cover subject matter that's already been covered on the Essentials exam and on top-off exams. And FINRA gave this, the Series 24, as an example. The Series 24 major topic areas include sales practice, which is also covered by the Series 7, investment banking, which is covered by the Series 79, trading, which is covered by the Series 57, and research, which is covered by the Series 86 and 87. And all four of those exams, or five actually, will become top-off exams. They are current exams and they will become top-off exams. So as a result of this, FINRA says it will develop in the future a principal exam structure that builds on the new representative level exam structure to reduce redundancy in content and better focus testing of knowledge and ability to apply supervisory level rules and concepts. Solomon Exam Prep has helped thousands of individuals pass their securities licensing exams, such as the Series 6, 7, 24, 26, 27, 28, 50, 51, 52, 53, 62, 63, 65, 66, 79, 82, and the Series 99. For more information, please call 503-601-0212 or find us on the web at solomonexamprep.com. Thank you.